Hello there. It's good to see you again on this week's edition of Dateline Lagos. This is where we inform and educate you about government's activities in the Center of Excellence. I'm Loretta Chiogo. Let's take a look at what's coming on the show. Lagos State Government launches more computerized vehicle inspection centers to check roadworthiness and ensure safe driving in the state. Lagos State Education sector comes under spotlight as the 2018 annual ministerial briefing concludes. Group takes campaign against child abuse and molestation to the streets, demands concerted efforts from individuals and government to curb social ills. Welcome to the program again. In keeping with global standard and procedure, the Lagos State Government commenced the operation of computerized vehicle inspection centers in August 2017. While the centers are meant to fast-track the process of ascertaining roadworthiness for vehicles in the state. From 2, Lagos now boasts of 10.
Activities for the commissioning of the last set of computerized vehicle inspection service centers begins at the PW Test Center in Ikeja. The Commissioner for Transportation, Mr. Ladilawanson, cuts the ribbon to officially open the center for public use. It's the 7th to be opened within a week.
To the glory of God and to the benefit of Lagosians. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
The Computerized Vehicle Inspection Service is a public-private partnership project. The Lagos State Government provides the space, while automobile experts provide the technical assistance. The center deploys basic technology of global standard to ascertain the roadworthiness of vehicles.
Before now, what obtains in the whole country, not just Lagos, is manual inspection, meaning there were no technical inputs or in the content of enforcement. But what we have done now is to do a 360-degree, I call it revolutionization of the entire system. And that is what we have done. And this is the global trend. This is how it should be. And this is the only way we can begin to address reasons for carnage on our road, reasons for accident on our road, reasons for cars or vehicles breaking down and causing so many economic loss. This is the only way.
Equipment installed at the center include the emission machine, headlamp tester, side slip, roller brake tester, shock absorber machine, and shaker plate, among others.
We need to check the emission system to see how much of the carbon monoxide is being emitted into the ozone layer. Is it within the margin allowable by law? We want to check your car to determine that. We also deploy what we call headlamp tester. Headlamp tester will check the intensity of your light. Will check your headlamp whether it's going the right direction or it's going the wrong direction, or it has the capacity to confuse oncoming vehicle. That is what that machine does. It will give you what should be and what it is, and then we do a marking and come up with the result. There's a machine there called side slip. What side slip does is to check the alignment of the car. Why is alignment important? Alignment is important because if you are driving, we don't want you to be struggling with your steering. Perhaps the alignment is veering towards left or veering towards right. It will make you to be struggling with your steering. And if care is not taken, one can lose control when it becomes very, very bad. Roller brake tester will check the efficiency of your braking system. We'll check that your braking system is in order, in conformity with our standard. Shaker plate will simulate a rough road scenario to determine whether your tie rod or your bolt joints are in order, and to also check if your tires have been rebuoyed or has been adjusted somehow. So that's what that does. And these are basic safety things. But we have also gone beyond our mandate, which is testing things that are safety related. We also do full diagnosis as a complementary service. It's not our mandate, but we feel whoever is encouraged to come here should get the benefit of full diagnosis and to know what is wrong with your car and what is not wrong with your car. So basically, these are the machines we have deployed. It has never happened in this country before to have deployed this much, but Governor Ambode is blazing that in Southwest. He's a pathfinder, he's a trailblazer, and he's leading the trail to make that happen.
From the PWD Vehicle Inspection Center to Bagada Express Road, where another center is located. The Commissioner and other officials of the Lagos State Ministry of Transportation arrived to perform the ceremony for the final lap of opening.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
The Bagada Test Center brings the number of computerized vehicle inspection centers to 10 spread across Lagos State. The Commissioner speaks on the objective of project and its impact in reducing road accidents.
Together we have to reduce the amount of accidents and deaths we have on our roads. And one sure way we can do this is to support the efforts and investment of the state government, which they have made in these 10 vehicle inspection centers so far and still counting, by bringing our vehicles here to ensure that the state of those vehicles are in good condition and roadworthy, so that the incidents we have on our roads which lead to carnages and which lead to destruction of properties will be much reduced. Because it's of no use if these investments are made and yet we continue to lose lives and limbs on our roads. So my counsel to Lagosians is that they should bring their vehicles to all these centers that we have to ensure that they're in good condition, and they themselves will enjoy shorter travel time on the roads, which is normally disrupted by breakdowns on the roads, and even the stress of having to push your cars will be reduced. I think it's a win-win situation, and we're happy as a state government to be taking the bull by the horn and delivering on the commitment that the governor made to the populace.
The state of vehicles are determined by their roadworthiness. The Lagos State Vehicle Inspection Service says it is deploying technology to drive the enforcement and to track and monitor vehicle certification.
What we are going to use for that is now what we call automatic number plate recognition, an advancement of how to enforce. So once, and we have done a pilot scheme, and the negotiator will start seeing the difference now, or the effect of that enforcement we are going to do. We are going to have some cameras which we have installed already, both mobile and fixed one cameras. So we at our office, we are what we call back-end office, which we are going to be seeing all the vehicles. And once we capture the vehicle, the system will now integrate with all database for vehicle license, for roadworthiness, for acne, for insurance, for your driver's license too. So the system will tell us. And at the office, you can also see the vehicle front and rear to know whether that vehicle is roadworthy or not, which we have done now.
Commissioning we are doing now, for example, is also a process of creating awareness. And by the time the awareness is hugely created, we are expectant that in less than no time, our centers will soon become another kind of Oshodi, the kinds of patronage that will come. I'm optimistic, but it's a gradual thing. This is change, for example, and for a change to really have effect, it has to also take its course, and then let's conscientize the people to key into it. We're doing that.
The 8 newly opened computerized vehicle inspection centers are located at PWD in Ikeja, Bagada and Ishawo in Ikorodu. Others are located in Ayobo in Iyanokpaja, Okoba in Agege, Okwafo on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Hospital Road in Badagry and Ekpe. The new centers join the other 2 at Ogunisi Road in Ojodu and Odogoyan in Ikorodu, which were commissioned in April last year. The Lagos State government says more centers will be opened in the future to cover more local government areas. The procedure for the computerized vehicle inspection is carried out at the point of vehicle registration or documentation renewal, a mandatory exercise for all categories of vehicles. The issuance of roadworthiness certificate is hinged on the inspection of vehicles at any of the testing centers. Private vehicles are to be inspected once every year and commercial vehicles twice a year.